Hi, my name is Joel and I'm a life coach. And I'm going to start a series of videos that will answer a question that I get asked many times over. And this question is, how do I manage my emotions? So this question comes in many different forms. It's always different. Sometimes it's about, Joel, I keep feeling angry all the time. Can I stop feeling so angry? Sometimes it's, Joel, I don't dare to do anything because I'm so fearful. There seems to be no way forward. How do I manage this fear? And sometimes I'm feeling sad and regretful about a lot of things that I do. I feel like not moving at all, not getting out of bed. How do I manage this sadness? So before we go deeper into each of these emotions, today I just want to share with you 4 things that you must know about emotions itself. Okay, the first point that you should know is that the problem doesn't lie in the emotion itself, but it's usually the excessiveness of it, or sometimes the lack of it. So take for example, anger. Anger itself is not a problem, but if you're angry every day, every minute, every second, then that might not be too helpful for you. Or if you don't have anger at all, you don't access anger even in extreme situation, that might actually be a problem too. The second point that I want to share is that every single emotion serves a function in your life. And if you choose to dismiss it or gloss over it, you also lose the function that comes with it. So take for example, fear. The function of fear is to take care of a future that we don't want. So imagine yourself on the 82nd floor of a building and you start feeling fearful when you're near the edge. That's because you see a future that maybe you'll be dead if you fall off the 82nd floor, and that fear actually keeps you alive. Now imagine alternatively, if you don't feel that fear and you walk on it casually like you're on the pavement, then you actually run the risk of losing your own life. So fear has a function, and so does every single emotion. So the third point I want to share is that emotions are highly structured. There is a certain sequence that must happen before a certain emotion comes up in you. Take for example, sadness. Sadness as a function points to us something valuable that we have lost. So with that, you can see that there's a sequence there that there must be something valuable first that we possess, and then we lose, and when we lose there's something valuable, then the sadness comes. The fourth point that I want to share is that every single one of us have emotions. It doesn't matter whether you label yourself as someone who's emotional or not. And it's important to acknowledge that we have emotion, because it helps us to see how we interpret certain situations and how or why we react in a certain way. Without looking at our emotions, we lose a very valuable information that helps us to process our thoughts. So that's all I'm going to share today, but join us for the next episode where we'll look into a specific emotion and see how these 4 points help us to manage that emotion. If you have made it this far, click like, subscribe, and turn on your post notification. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!